welcome to lot 69. So let me give you the specs on this one. This is 2,760 square feet without the basement being counted. It's a 5-bedroom, 3 full baths and 3 half baths. And it's priced at $619, $260. And again, this is a Savannah floor plan. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Let me show you the backyard from the front if I can, kind of the drop. So you can see this one has a little bit of a drop too. So they'll build a railing system there so that way you don't, go off the side. But this lot definitely is a lot flatter than lot 70. You can already see it from this vantage point. Well, maybe not, because I see this grade change over there in the corner. That grade changes just a little bit, and then it's flat over here. So you do have a flat area. It may not be all flat. So yeah, but here you go. That's that front exterior. I mean, it's okay. It still got the front garage entry, and I do believe at this price point most people would prefer a sideway garage entry, but again, that's a preference. So since oh wow, they got a ladder right at the front door, so I guess we'll still go through the garage. Again, guys, these are active construction sites, and so they are still doing things inside. So we just get in where we can fit in, okay? So let's go ahead and pop in here. I don't know how thorough we'll be able to be in here, depending on what they're doing. How you doing, buddy? Muy bien. Oh, he's on the phone. I said muy bien too. Hola. All right. So kitchen is a lot different, but you guys will be able to kind of get to see a little bit of the lighting fixtures that they're using in here. It's a combination. So again, you got the disc lighting, and then you get the pendant lights over your island. Okay. Again, the Savannah is definitely a smaller plan compared to what they do here, in comparison to like the Tisdale and the Edinburgh. Okay. So here is the deck on this one. I'll go out a little bit, but as you can see, you see how flat this one is further out. You got a little bit more before it falls over, but still not the flattest. Okay, so let's go in here. I'm trying not to get people eating their food because that would be rude. So let's wrap around here, and then I'll turn the camera around and show you the area into the living room. Here is the living room view. There does not have the bowed out windows here. So as you can see, this is just that flat straight across, right? So the Savannah is definitely not as nice as the other plans, okay? In my opinion. As far as, I shouldn't say not as nice. It's just not as extravagant, okay? So we do have a guest bedroom on the main here, which is still good, very convenient. One of the differences is you don't have that pass-through door to get to that bathroom. You just have your closet, okay? I like to point out the differences to you guys so that you can see that. But you do have a full bathroom. You just cannot access it from the bedroom down here. Looks like there's ceramic tile on the floors as well, versus so they're still giving you the quality in the materials, but just the layout is a little different. Okay, you got those thick baseboards at the bottom, which a little bit better than the status quo of the little skinny ones. And here is the dining room here, formal dining, which is nice. So this is the way the coffered ceilings would look in that other house that I showed you, at least some of it. So I have a client that is under contract with the Edinburgh, and what they did was, you see how they tied it into the trim? Sometimes they do it into the tray. So this one is tied into the actual crown molding at the end of the wall. So that is a little bit of a difference, but still nice, right? Still nice. And I think with the Savannah, if you don't need a whole lot of space, it's absolutely nice. You do get the 2-story foyer that goes all the way up there with your nice chandelier or whatever. They actually did a more modern chandelier, but yeah, I mean, it is 2023, so But yeah, that would be the formal living flex area there. So you do still get that. Let's go ahead and run upstairs and see what it's like. I will say too, the stairwell is a lot more narrower in here. All right, so this is the up top view here. So you can see a lot more narrower in here compared to the other home. Okay, so there are some differences. Still pretty nice sized bedroom. Can fit a queen size bed in here, no problem. Probably gonna be a step-in closet. Okay, so here's the laundry room. You do get a full room, which is good, with a still the hot water tank is in your laundry room, similar to the Edinburgh plan. Let's see about the, okay, so the Savannah is a very popular plan here in Georgia, and it's been used and they've been building Savannahs for a long time, okay? And one of the unique things about the Savannah is the 2-tier owner suites, okay? Which is really cool. It's got that flair because you can kind of spook people out, because coming into this room, until I turned that camera around, right, you thought that was just a room, right? So this would be, you could flip it, you could use it as the room here and then your sitting room here, or opposite, okay? So it just depends on your taste and what you want to do, because this room up here, or this portion up here, is just as big as this portion down here, okay? So that is what makes the Savannah still an attractive plan, and why so many people still decide to buy it after all of these years. I've sold this house before in year 2007 model, or 2007, 8, 9, 10 year builds, and the bedrooms are still the same. So it is a pretty popular plan in that respect, okay? And here's your owner suite, bath. Still nice. Got this is kind of the ideal of how the tile is gonna go up to almost the ceiling, which is still okay. Your soaking tub that comes from your shower all the way through, okay? And they brought it all the way down to the floor. So there's no contrast here in this particular house. So you know how sometimes they'll contrast it with the floor, but they didn't do that. And it's all the way through. But that is the water closet for your toilet, linen closet, and your closet for your clothes, okay? Again, it's not as big as the Edinburgh closet, but hey, there you go. Okay, so this home is, you know, is here. It's for the taking, all right? If you guys like what you see, let me know. Let me know. Let me give you, drop a comment below too. Let me know what you think about the different plans, and between the Edinburgh and the Savannah, which one you like the best. I'd love to hear that. So this is your first secondary room here. All right, no bathroom. Your closet is there. It's going to be a step in. I'll show it to you though. So see, step in closet there. This room can fit a queen size bed in here with no problem. Yeah. You do have that, you know, look over the foyer and kind of looking down here. Okay, so it's not completely closed up with knee walls, but you know, you got some little pockets where you can see. So this is the full bath for the guest. You do get a little tiny linen closet outside of the bathroom there. All right. And there you go. Okay. Same size closet as the other one there. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are the two homes here. And there's one more I'm going to show you. And it's going to be a Savannah as well. And it's going to have the side entry garage. So we're going to go take a look at that one. And that'll be the final 3 opportunities that are here for sale in Newnan, Georgia, for the Genesee community, that are still for sale, and you can come and buy it. All right. As you can see, this one is slated to be closed. Let me tell you that. This one is slated to be closed August, September. So if that's around the time that you So if that's around the time that you need to be in by, you could definitely come here and get this one and call it home. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that other Savannah, which is going to be on lot 21. And it's priced, it's going to be on a slab. It's not a basement. So that's going to put you in the high fives, 571. So let's go and take you over there and show you that. And then we'll put a wrap on today's video. If you've enjoyed it so far, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. Definitely great content, teaching you about Metro Atlanta and all of the opportunities that exist. All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, so before we record our next home, which is over here to my left, I want to tell you something, and I want to show you something kind of behind me. It's going to just be all land. You see all that land back there? Genesee has a whole new phase that they are in now, which is, I think they're phase 3. So there is still ample opportunity outside of the homes that I'm showing you in today's video. So if you happen to watch this video 2-3 months down the road, likely there still may be opportunities here in Genesee community for you to take advantage of, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and wrap up our video with our final house, which is going to be lot 21, which is another Savannah, but just on a slab. So it's a little bit more affordable than those basement lots. And honestly, this is probably one of the nicest lots that we're going to see today because it doesn't have that huge grade change because of that basement. All right, when you build a house on a basement, you have to have the topography to make sure that the basement can fit, right? So if the land itself is already high or flat, then likely in order to do a basement, it won't be a true like underground. It'd like be a 3-story home. So that is why you see some of that extreme topography. Now, you could still have a basement house with a flat topography at the bottom. I'm not saying that. But the two that we've seen has had somewhat of a interesting grade back in the back. So, but anyway, this one is really nice on the slab. So let me flip the camera around and show you. We'll get into it, take you through it. Won't spend a whole lot of time in the inside because it's exactly the same house we just left on the inside. But again, the main part is to show you what that lot consists of. Okay, let's go. All right, guys. So here it is, up close and personal. Same exterior as the house that we just left. You know what's so weird, this to me looks so weird. I'm sorry why, but hey, you know, I guess I am a pitch gable type of person, so but that's the most interesting thing to me. But this one does have the side entry garage, so I wanted to show you what the Savannah looks like with the side entry. So from the front, you just see the window. Now the third car is going to be a front entry, but the 2-car is side entry, which is a lot more private. If you're having your garage open, if you're doing something in your garage and you don't want people to see what you got going on in there, which is nice. So let's walk around to the back real quick and show you that back topography and how it differs between the basement lots that we just looked at. And again, guys, this is a gas community, so if you're interested in gas cooking and gas heating, you definitely will get that. Also, this community does have septic tanks, which is one of those things, either you like them or you don't, or you just don't understand what it is. Okay, but a septic tank works the same way your regular plumbing will work, with the exception that you have a tank that collects your waste that you have to maintain, in a sense, to clean it and pump it out to keep it from clogging and being unusable. All right, so anyway, here's the backyard. The lot goes well back into this little crescent, that little opening there. It looks like that's where the lot ends, but again, I'm not looking at the plat map, so it could go beyond that. But overall, a pretty decent lot as it relates to the topography in comparison to what we just saw. Okay, I'm gonna walk to the end here, then I'm gonna turn it back towards the main portion of the lot so you can see that. And look at that beast right over there. It's nice. I think that is the Tisdale plan. Not 100% sure, but that's a very nice looking house. But you can kind of see that difference, right? Mostly flat. And again, I do not believe that this is the final grade at all. But it could be. But you can kind of see a little bit of a topography change right in there, but nothing quite like what we just saw. Okay. And as you can see, you got the flat, not the curvature that the other plans offer in those family room areas or the bonus room up top. But yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and get inside, and I'm gonna show you. I believe this one is just barely in drywall, so there's no cabinets or anything like that, but at least you'll be able to see, I guess, another time. So let's get inside. All right, guys, so we're coming through the front door. We're not gonna go upstairs on this one because again, it's the same thing we just watched, or just viewed, but just wanted to show you kind of that. So you do have that formal living and dining, and yeah, so there you go, guys. But for some reason, this one does feel a lot bigger, but I think, I don't know why, I just feel maybe because I wasn't distracted by stuff being everywhere, because the last house we just left had stuff everywhere. But it's the same plan. It's the same square footage, okay? And then here's your garage, all right, with that side entry. So you can see how private that is in comparison to it being, straight. Now, one thing I do want to point out and make sure I say here, this is truly a tandem garage over here, okay? Meaning it's an addition, but it's not connected to anything. So in order to get into this garage, you have to open the garage door and you have to close it when you come out, okay? So it does not connect to the house, and there is no exterior exit door. Now that's easily fixable for you from, after closing, if you have that desire, at least to go out to the exterior. So we'll walk in here and see if there's a potential or possibility of you putting it to enter the house. I don't believe so, because this back of this wall is the kitchen. But we'll go in to confirm that real quick. Doesn't cost us much time to do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and B-roll into, so that's the kitchen, kind of partially behind here. So, I mean, you'll be coming through the pantry. Man, that's not very attractive. But we're gonna go ahead and segue into some aerials with the drone, giving you, kind of what Genesee looks like from a top, and you can really see that distance between the homes. super nice community in my opinion, especially if you're okay with the more rural setting compared to the urban setting, and you want more of that peace and quiet. Also, if you have an elementary student, fun fact about Genesee, the elementary school is just behind those trees there, so not quite a long commute to get the baby to school. And very, very convenient. So let's do that. Let's segue with the drone, and then I'll give you an outro, and thank you for hanging out with me today here in Genesee. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video showing you around Genesee. As I said, it's a super nice community here. If you are okay with that rural setting and don't really want to be right up against a lot of commercial and retail opportunities, definitely come check out Genesee. And again, all of my contact information is always in my video descriptions. Feel free to reach out to me. I am a realtor and a broker here in Metro Atlanta. So if you have a buyer or sale need, reach out to me. If you do not have an agent, if you have an agent already, obviously reach out to your agent. You know, don't reach out to me. And I do not represent D.R. Horton in any way. So again, you guys would be working with me if you reach out to me for my assistance. So again, outside of all that, I hope you just enjoyed taking a look at some real estate and seeing what Newnan Georgia has to offer here in Genesee community. Thank you for watching, and please hit the like button if you got value from today's video, and definitely hit the subscribe button as well to be notified when I post more content just like this. And I do this, and I have several different videos just like this all over Metro Atlanta showing you different subdivisions and communities that have opportunities existing in them. So feel free to go check out the main channel to see that playlist, to see these new home alert videos and showing you the different communities here in Metro Atlanta. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video.